Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all having a wonderful night. This is me and J Dog in the booth here, bringing you South Boston with the late model season. Everybody, this is week two. All we have for you, unfortunately, is the actual feature here. The heat races apparently didn't save. We had a lot of technical difficulties last night. Trying to get this race to everyone. We really thought we had a good stream. We were streaming for nothing apparently last night, but it's okay. We're here to bring you the feature now. 100 laps here at
South Boston.
South Boston. All right, everybody. So this is going to be your starting lineup right here. It's going to be Andrew Longmire in the 31 starting first place here. Brandon R is going to be in second place in that outside lane. But like Mike's going to take into P3. Nicholas Mater is going to be in P4. Ronald is going to take into that fifth place position in that number 8. Nicholas in the 88 is going to cuddle in behind in that sixth place spot. Rusty Robinson's going to start on that outside lane with Alan Marr right there beside him. Sam Watson in ninth place with Dan Collison in 10th. Bobby Joe Lane's going to start P11 with Austin Cornprost in P12. Joe Flash is going to take that P13 with Robert Yonke starting in pit road. Joe Flash will also start with an end of the line penalty on this race. We believe in clean racing here, guys, so we really push for all the drivers to have the best experience as in real racing. All right, so much love to everybody. Hope you're all having a wonderful night. Thank you to all of the sponsors of Heart to Heart. Let's not forget about all of you. CNL Carpets, TW Perry, Buchanan Resort, Allen Tillery Buick GMC, Bass Tire, and Buchanan Resort. Much love to all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all, please don't forget to check out our broadcast every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, don't forget to check out Motormouth Broadcasting for our Sunday night truck series. He is live every Sunday night with Heart to Heart Motorsports at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Go check out Motormouth Broadcasting. Much love to everybody. Like I said, all we have tonight for you is the feature. So let's get rolling. We are here, getting ready. As soon as I hit play, we are going to be going green flag racing.
Right off the rip. Green flag here at South Boston. Andrew trying to get a good start out here on the outside lane.
Andrew going to get a great start there. The 79 going to push back just enough there. All in the back of the second part of this field up here. Back here in the second part.
There's the 8 of Ronald.
Currently in P2.
Now Mark got a little loose up there on the straightaway.
There was a few incidents in this race last night as well. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to show you all those right now due to this replay. It doesn't like to read these buttons very well, so unfortunately, I really don't like that. We can't do that for you guys. We're just going to do the best we can here tonight, everybody. Much love. Thanks for watching.
Making up next Wednesday. It's all good. Technical difficulties, man.
Now the 79 being a slow car. They're going
Three wide. Back straightaway.
putting Bud Light Mike into the wall a little bit there. 79 getting a little free in there.
Now the field's actually starting to spread out, and there's the 22, Nicholas, holding fifth right now. They're starting to spread out.
Showing his love and support to all of the sponsors of Heart to Heart here. Scraping the wall a little bit there, dropping it off a little hard. They're trying to battle these cars in this inside lane. We see this inside lane taking a good advantage here. A lot of speed coming off of that bottom line.
There's Sam Watson with the 6. He's looking pretty good out here right now so far. There goes Nicholas way high on the 22, going way high on 3 and 4 right now, coming back up.
Rusty Robinson can get around and make that action happen.
Field's field still spread it apart here. You got about a minute and 2 between the leaders right now.
Rusty keeping enough close gap here to Sam Watson here. These guys are keeping it tight.
Action all over the track right now. We're just going to have to see how these drivers react as this race continues to go on. Rusty on the inside of Sam Watson right now. Coming down back straightaway. Going in 3-4 right now, going in front straightaway right now.
Andrew still holding on to a strong lead here against Ronald. Keeping now almost a 2-second gap here against second place.
Look at that 3 wide back straightaway on that back of the field. You seen that? That was something.
Got a lot of battling going on here towards the back of this field here with Bud Light Mike and Robert Yonke.
Break the wall a little bit.
Bud Light Mike looking like he already has a little bit of damage there. As Andrew, the leader, now is catching up to the back of this field.
Passing the 79 now in the inside now.
Putting him down 1 lap. That'll be the first to become a lucky dog. And as Andrew continues to pick him off.
If anything happens, we'll have to see what happens here.
Andrew had a strong run here.
Everybody says he's got that car up right now. Now Contrani looking the inside of Bud Light Mike. Coming in on that back end. Mike's got a little damage on that car. Starting to push on the inside of Mike. Between 3 and 4. Or 1 and 2. Now back straight.
Tell you one thing about this track, it really comes down to hitting those marks and those braking points definitely matter here. I'm definitely not trying to overdrive the car, getting in.
Hi, I'm Aaron Lane from Bass Tire.
Hi, I'm Steve Bass. We're here at the legendary Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Good tires and brakes are important on this race car, and so are the tires and brakes on your vehicle.
For the very best in tires, brakes, and auto service, come make a pit stop at Bass Tire.
Serving Nashville for over 35 years.
On Nolensville Road, next to the zoo.
Sorry about that, everybody. Let's just give a quick shout out to Bass Tire since that happened anyway. Much love out there. We'll go ahead and play the rest of the commercials here in just a moment, everyone. But let's take a look at what we was checking out here. As Andrew is battling his way through this field here, everybody.
Mike does got a little damage on his car. Did scrape the wall a little bit, so that gives Mike a little bit of chance to come up, but it depends how this car goes. First to Ada Ronald.
This car always makes me want to make me a bowl of cereal. You know what I'm saying? Good old bowl of Fruity Pebbles in the morning, you just can't go wrong. Or some good old Rice Krispie treats, you know what I mean? All the way around, Fruity Pebbles is the way to go. And then you got Fred Flintstone on there with that yabba dabba doo. Let's go.
And he's actually holding a bar, believe it or not. You can see it holding right in his hand with Fred Flintstone right now. Going back, going front straightaway right now.
Take a look here at Alan Marr. Alan Marr currently running a good race here right now in P3. Open a 1 second gap against second place right now. Then we're going to have Sam Watson currently in P4 here behind Alan Marr. Currently less than a second. Rusty Robinson's going to take into that P5 position. With Austin Cornpost, everybody. Austin Cornpost is going to take it into P6. Here, putting on some good music here. We got Nicholas, the other Nicholas, right here everybody. Let's show Mater some love in that 22 sponsorship car, everybody. And we're going to come back here to that position. Everybody, Dan Collison in that Fantech black Chevrolet. Bobby Joe Lane, everybody. Man, the lift, the legend, everybody. That Bass Tire 02. Don't let it fool you. It's a fast one.
A little bit.
Off of the 02 here, that's going to put you back here behind him with Joe Flack, everybody. We call him Flash because he's fast. Let's show him how it goes, everybody. Then that's going to bring over to you Robert Yonke, everybody. Robert Yonke, new to the Heart to Heart Motorsports League this year. And I'll tell you what. This man had to start in the pits, and I'll tell you what, he's already putting it on. He's already currently up into that P12 position, and it's not a lap down, he's ready to rock. All right, coming back here to the 47 of Bud Light Mike, everybody. We've been talking about him a little bit tonight. He has a little bit of damage there, but hopefully he'll get his night together, and he'll have a better race. We're going to be under the first caution of the race, everybody. Love to go back and check it out for you, but unfortunately I don't think we're going to be able to pull that off for you tonight without having a lot more complications. So unfortunately, I'm sorry. All right, let's go back to the last member here we got here on this track here. As we're getting out of line here, let's show Brendan here. Brendan's in the pit road right now, it looks like. Definitely got a little damage there. Hopefully he'll be able to come out and get that fixed and continue this race. As now he is currently just one lap down.
Everybody else now is starting to show up in the pits after this caution just now happened. So that means this will be the first actual pit stop for everybody.
I think we can go back and take a look at this real quick. We got Andrew wrecked going on the pit road here. Andrew crashing going into pit road here under caution. That's going to set him back a little bit there. Hopefully he didn't get too much damage and he'll be able to keep going there. Setting him back almost into P8. Ronald's going to stay out there on this run, so we're going to be able to see what Ronald does on this restart here. Sam Watson. All right, everybody, as we're going to get ready to finish this caution up, we're going to go ahead and step away for that commercial break, everybody. Show all of our sponsors some love here. At least we could do here for you guys. So much love.
From custom millwork, to hands-on training, to the best products in the industry, T.W. Perry, Builder's First Source helps you do more. Each of our locations include showrooms featuring windows and doors, decking and railing products, and a wide range of materials designed to inspire your next project. From concept to completion, you a chance to see, touch, and compare the products that bring your vision to life. T.W. Perry, Builder's First Source, building better, together.
Hi, I'm Aaron Lane from Bass Tire.
Hi, I'm Steve Bass. We're here at the legendary Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Good tires and brakes are important on this race car, and so are the tires and brakes on your vehicle.
For the very best in tires, brakes, and auto service, come make a pit stop at Bass Tire.
Serving Nashville for over 35 years.
On Nolensville Road next to the zoo.
All right, and we're back. Everybody, let's not forget to thank CNL Carpets, and also let's not forget to thank Chasing Muscle Cars. All these guys out there, the fans. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching us, and thank you for all your support. As we're 55 laps with Sam Watson leading this race here, with Rusty Robinson currently holding into that P2. Here with Alan Marr still in that P4 position. He's holding a nice top 5 position. Now 3 wide.
79, all he's trying to do is just stay out of the way with these guys. He's just having a heck of a time holding that car right now.
To do on these smaller tracks where it is hard to get away. You know, it's hard to get away from that 3 wide.
Right.
That's going to be our second caution of the night here. Unfortunately, it looks like Dan Colison's going to get in some trouble there. Yes, he tries to get turned around without getting into anybody there. We always appreciate that kind of driving around here. You definitely don't want to wreck another driver when you're battling it out for points. You definitely want to try to keep it clean as possible.
Look how marble this track is right now. You can tell these guys are racing.
Definitely a lot of rubber up there on them corners up in the top of the track there. If you take a close look, you can see all of those marbles and all that rubber up there at the top of this track.
Look at the bottom of the track, too. You can see all that?
There is a lot on there. You're not lying. You must really be burning them tires down. What's that one thing he said in that song that one time, J-Dog?
Which one?
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire!
Everybody, please don't forget, tomorrow is Halloween, and please be safe out there.
Also, for all you parents out there, please don't forget to check your kids' candy. There's a lot of craziness going on in the world. You never know what can happen. Just saying, check it before you let them just go through the bag. But as always, like J-Dog said, stay safe. And happy Halloween from all of us here at Heart to Heart.
Got a lot of cars now coming into pit road now after this caution. We're just going to have to see how these drivers react as it goes back to green. Green flag! Sam Watson actually got a really good start. That's the field now. Rusty's on the inside of Alan Marr. Around turn 4 now, coming across rail.
When you take a look at Yonke here, currently running up into the front, working hard to try to get back on this lead lap.
He's trying to get around this lead pack, so at least he can get back on the lead lap. Austin 95 now, passing Rusty. Rusty and Austin side by side. Now Austin goes by now in front straightaway.
Look, there's a lot of cars down a lap right now due to the cautions, the way
Couldn't exactly signing great so far, but sorry for the inconvenience of the replay. For now, we'll be back to full swing by next Wednesday. Bobby Joe got a little damage on the Bass Tire car. Have you seen that? Incredible right.
It definitely has quite a bit of damage.
Ooh, there goes Andrew around.
Andrew, we was able to catch that. Andrew got wall just losing it, getting a little bit free there. But hopefully he'll be able to go in there and get that thing fixed. I don't really know what's going to happen there after he had that damage off a pit road earlier. So hopefully he'll be able to get out of that trouble and get in that mix where he can still get a good top 10 finish here.
Looks like we got Brandon in 79 and Dan Colson in 12 right now out of the race.
Unfortunately, that's short track racing for you. You know, short track racing can always be rough. You never know what's going to happen or what it's to bring. You know, it can be really close racing, especially in these cars. It's very fast. These cars do not play around with speed. You know,
I think they're only V6s, if I'm not mistaken.
You can really not. It's hard to maintain.
That's true.
Caution for the third caution of tonight.
Back to green, here we go. Well, pulling out 3 wide in the back straightaway. Get ready to go back to single file here. There's Nicholas in the 88 in top 5. Rusty right behind him, now looking to the inside. Look at that battle right there between Alan Marr and 8 of Ronald.
For that P3 position.
I just seen them knocking doors there just a few minutes ago. Looks like they calmed down a little bit. Now they're single file going back straight away. I'm around 3 or 4 now, single file.
Rusty Robinson here trying to make his way around the 88 here.
We only have like 6 cars on the lead lap, so if anything happens, Andrew will be the first to actually get his lucky dog if a caution does come out.
Rusty now door banging with
Whoa,
the 88.
there he
He's gonna
goes.
Cause some problems coming out of the
Speaking
corner
of-
here. The 88's going to get into the back of him a little bit there. Good thing we was able to catch that, everybody. Like I said, we can't catch all the cautions tonight, but unfortunately we're going to get lucky and catch a few. So sounds great, everybody. As always, Heart to Heart knows we'll go in and we'll do our race review tomorrow night for all the drivers, so they can have a clean race next week. And, hopefully we'll get the stream back to full swing for you. I'm pretty sure we got everything fixed after last night's little tweak, but thank you so much, everybody, like I said, for watching. All you people watching out there, all the fans, all of the sponsors, much love to you all. Heart to Heart Motorsports, bringing the world together one race at a time.
There's Alamar in the 9. Hope he's having a good race out here tonight. It's been exciting so far. We've seen how far this field can go, man. It can go all the way around this track.
I'll tell you what, that is the one driver I have seen tonight stay in that same position most of the night, staying in that P4 spot. Alan Moore putting on a great race.
Taking a good look here in Austin. He's holding that second place spot right now under caution.
This might be just what he needed here to get against Sam Watson here for this restart.
Lights are off. Now we get ready to go back to green. Green flag here at South Boston. Back to the restart.
Sam Watson going to get a great start there. The 8 looking on the inside of the 95 now for second place. 95 holding a strong run there on the outside.
Around for the actual restart. The first lap now. Whoa, Ronald got a little bit door knocking there, but Austin down back straightaway.
Door banging going on here. Taking a look back here a little bit behind him here. We got the 88 back on the back with the 2.
I just see Nicholas going in the pits. In 22, Nicholas. Hater. Going into pit road. Now we're taking a good look at Nicholas K in the 88. Field now single file.
Take a look back here at Rusty Robinson, currently running in P8, 1 lap down. He will be the lucky dog if he had a last caution. Unfortunately, getting into the problems in that last caution. Having a good race early on in this race, just taking away. So it happens. I mean, Rubin's racing and racing hard. Let's see what he can do here towards the end of this run. Now going back to everybody. Looking at Sam Watson here, currently running in P1 with a 1 second gap against Ronald in P2. Close, holding a nice close gap there in P3 as well. Looking really close here.
Now Austin the inside now, and Ronald trying to get the second position spot between 3 and 4. Knocking doors.
A little bit free there. There's going to be a caution out again.
Got another caution.
That'll be caution 4 of the race. Have a bunch of drivers going on the pit road here as we're getting to these last final laps here. We're going to go in and try to get those first tires, at least the ones that can make it battle here at the end, and try to give it what they can to get those last minute front row seats. We're going to have a bunch of drivers down laps tonight here. Unfortunately, we're going to have Bud Light Mike currently down 3 laps here. Looks like Andrew's going to be out of the race already here. The 91 of Joe Flack currently down 4 laps. Bobby Joe Lane currently going to be down 6 laps this evening. We're going to have Nicholas Mader in the 22 currently down 13 laps. Man, I can tell you what, that just tells you it's some really rough racing out there here at South Boston. All right, as we get ready to gear up and go back to the green flag, everyone.
Been an exciting race so far. There's been not enough battling. There's just been a lot of single file racing here so far. But you got to do what you can to actually save and consume your tires, because look at the track. That explains it.
Well, I mean, it comes down to, you're really trying to conserve those tires. Once those tires get hot at this track, this car, once you drive it off that corner, if you drive it too hard off this corner, with all those marbles on the track, it can cause you to lose control and shoot right into that inside wall.
Back to green. Here we go.
Sam Watson going to get a great start again with Austin Cornpost trying to keep that gap close, rubbing the wall coming out of turn 2.
That's why everybody's got that right front damage hitting that wall and that back straightaway and the front straightaway. Look at this now. Now we're going back to single file. 15 to go. Got him a little bit back here in the back. Believe it or not, this is actually really the race actually begins when that 20 to go hits. There's taking a good look at 1, 2, 3, 4 right there in a row. Austin now doing a look on the inside of Sam Watson. Round 3 and 4. Now we're going inside of the cockpit of Sam Watson. Look there, Austin on the bottom. Now trying to stay right with Sam.
Sam giving a great run here on the outside. You can just see how much they're having to crank that wheel there. How much that wheel is battling them coming off that corner. A lot of torque in these cars.
Right, there is. There's a lot of torque in these cars. Now Austin still trying to pull away. Still battling for that pole position. Now the 28 of Robert is trying to help Austin, trying to get up there.
He's definitely going to give Austin a little bit of shove there, just a little bit of arrow right there to get him.
That's a good thing. The arrow in these, you can use a lot of arrow in these cars. Now we're back down to another caution. That'd be the 5th caution of this race.
Pace car to go around for one more lap here. That's going to bring them green at 6 to go. Austin Cornpost going to hold on to that inside lane here for this restart with Sam Watson outside. Yonke, let's not forget, Yonke started in the pits here at the beginning of this race. Now currently in that P3 position with Alan Marr in P4. Ronald is going to hold up that P5 position in that number 8.
Back to green. Yonke now looking the inside of Sam here.
Can he make it connect? Now it's a really tight race.
5 to go. Round 1 coming to exiting 2 now. Back straight
Sam
in.
and 28 going to get into each other. Sam getting a little bit free there, getting into the 8.
Ooh, look at that door banging going on front straight away.
Just a lot of hard battling going on here as we're at the last few laps, That's what you're here to expect with these last few laps of the race. Rubbing is racing.
Yeah,
and
that's
it
right.
is a small track here, so you got to give it all you can without that driver. But, I'm not going to say don't give a small bump, but you know what I'm saying? You can go up and give a little small bump and don't be shoving people out of the way. You know what I mean? You don't want to ruin somebody's whole season with pole race. But this is short track racing. This is what it's about right here. All right, let's go. Austin Cornpole. With just 2 laps to go, everybody. Holding off a great lead here against the 28 Yankee.
Final lap.
Made his way all the way to the front of this field.
Yawkey actually came back and actually swung back at the beginning of this race. As you know, he got started in the pits.
Checkered flag is out, and Austin Cornpost is going to pull off the wheel with Robert Yonke, everybody, going to come into P2. Ronald in that number 8 is going to come up in P3, everybody. Here's going to be your lineup for this race. This is what the final is. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Heart to Heart Motorsports. We cannot wait to see you next week, everybody, and looking forward to having a better stream for you. So much love, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again next week.
Y'all have a good, happy, and safe Halloween from Heart to Heart.